got several feeders at my house, and they can just hover right in front of my
Yeah.
eye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Deciding whether to
And
kill
they'll let
you
you
or
know.
like you.
Right.
They'll let you know if the water is low or the feeders are low.
Yeah.
So when they do that right between your eyes, are they deciding whether to like you or kill you?
No. And most of the time when they're like hovering right in front of your face, they're hunting bugs anyway.
I know, because where I have one of my feeders, like at this time of day, I can see the thousands of bugs darting about.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever those little tiny bugs are.
Yeah.
Like they're not mosquitoes.
No, fruit flies.
Yeah, like fruit flies.
We need to do in our house then.
We just made it. Look how many there are. I've been telling you to come in the winter. There's like 200,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's like, you can't believe the swarms of
I'll
them.
have another 8 feeders up during the season here.
It's insane.
Yeah. I can go through 5 gallons of nectar, 12 ounces at a time in a day.
What do you do with that nectar that we have?
5 gallons
Get rid of
for
it?
a day.
I didn't
Yeah.
touch it.
Still in the fridge?
Do you have like a Costco
guess.
membership and just buy your sugar there?
Ross wanted to put
I
one
buy
of the
in
hummingbird.
50-pound bags. At first they thought I was a moonshiner.
Do you think they don't know you?
Hmm?
Laura's convinced that the ones that hatch right in front of her face know her
Yeah.
and feel safe around her.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it because I saw some of them, not this year, but last year.
Last race where I could call them.
Yeah, but that's only if they had their cell phones on.
Well, I have good luck calling them with the bosun's pipe.
Look at all the fruit on this thing here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's not good fruit though.
No, but the Indians liked it. They made all kinds of junk out of it.
Mm-mm. No, those are Mediterranean palms.
These here?
Yeah. And the fruit is horrible.
Which are the ones they made all kinds of stuff out of?
The California fan palms. The
Familiar
thick ones
ones.
with the thick trunks and the big leaves. They're naturally fire resistant, so the Calhia built defenses and houses and stuff.
Just put it behind your ears.
I put one in my mouth one time and they came and ate.
Yeah, really?
Right up their face.
Yeah, there was another lady and she used this to stick it onto her phone
Oh,
and it was getting great close-ups.
I have the one that goes on your hat. Hangs down from here. Right here.
Yeah. There was a lady who brought one of those here this season. And the ones that go on your head, I move my head too much to look around and watch stuff.
She might get one.
My friend Robert and I would do them in my backyard, and one day there was a little pamphlet from something sitting on the table, and we put that in our mouth and sure enough, and balanced the thing on it, and sure enough, they'd come right there.
Amazing fruit.
Can you tell which one was the baby that you were watching before?
It's gone on.
Oh,
It's kind of indistinguishable from the other adults, but it made it.
You're right. Your chair situation is greatly improved.
Yeah.
So you said you put 8 more feeders up in the winter?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
if there's more birds.
And it's, the noise is almost deafening from the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I like it here.
Where do they migrate to in the summer?
It depends on the species. The costas, the ones with the purple faces, they migrate mainly by changing altitude.
Okay.
Instead of going north or south, they'll go to Big Bear and Idlewild and Temecula and Biscayne. And the black chins stay right here. They're desert birds. They use the summer when all the others are gone for their mating.
Are those the main 2 types of birds here?
Yeah, black chins and costas, but we get annas, and the annas range from Mexico up to Washington and Oregon. And the rufus are about halfway through their migration now. They're here in Palm Springs, but they came from Oaxaca and they're going to Alaska.
How many different varieties are there?
There's like 280, and 24 of them are in North America.
Huh.
You guys know each other?
I don't think
Bob's
so.
Bob's a bass player. He's
Oh, okay.
a big time bass player. Best in the valley.
Okay.
No, none better.
Best in this chip.
Like you, he's played with everybody.
Best in the.
Or if you played a little music geography, you'd figure out that you've been together at some point.
I worked out of the Vegas Hall 369.
Oh, cool.
We had a goose at the hall that we kept drunk.
It's getting busier and busier.
Yeah.
The sun starts to.
It's their last chance to fill up before they have to close.
How much have you done research on and learned about them over the past few years?
A lot.
Yeah.
And there's a lot
Oh,
of new information that's only coming out about them right
They're
now.
about to
Oh, yeah?
probably get like
They can't,
the most.
you can't keep them in
swarmy the
captivity.
next,
No.
like, 5,
They panic and they die.
maybe it's like 10.
And they've only just recently gotten the technology with the high-speed
To
cameras,
learn how they fly.
and it had to get portable enough to go into like the rainforest and stuff.
So you could just from here.
So which one gets hurt?
I have a friend that's a wildlife photographer,
Uh-huh.
and he comes here 3-4 times a year because he can get so close. And he'll do things like a full-size picture of just a hummingbird head
Yeah.
because he's had his telephoto lens like inches away.
Right. I have a buddy who does that stuff. They fly them all over the world. But
Yeah.
Oh, what a job.
I want that job.
Yeah.
Did you put his feet on your thing?
Yeah, they touched. Oh,
Yeah, that's pretty wild, isn't it?
just little pricks.
Yeah.
I used to have I went on a date with this guy. He was a birder. All he would do is he would get notification, hey, this rare bird is in the city. And he would just go to the lake that the bird's there. He's like, I took the photo. And I'm going to update my list. I saw the bird. And he would just drive away. I'm like, that's it?
It could be an
That's all you're going to
obsession.
do?
I had one of my brothers-in-law visit here, and he just like said, "Wow, you're obsessed with hummingbirds." And so I shrugged and said, "So."
Yeah.
Why not?
Look up a little bit. There's so many of them right this second. Are you leaving?
every day walking outside.
That's a beautiful photo, by the way, those clouds right there.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I wanted a picture of those clouds on the way here.
I got
thought
it.
we missed them.
Have you been out about this?
I went in.
Got a bunch of
I like the
rust.
advertising.
Right. I think you were one of the first people to like come and sit with him, right? Or bring
I was
hundreds of
certainly one
people.
of the first people to advertise.
Yeah.
You bring all of your guests.
I do, and then,
Yeah.
and then they bring their guests. The people who really like it come after. once they
I'm
go.
amazed it hasn't gotten out of hand. And
We
I'm
talked
amazed
a
he
lot
hasn't
about-
put up a QR code
Want me to take
to
a
get
picture
some
of
money
it?
for the sugar.
I'm more amazed that he doesn't have like a donation bucket.
Right.
It's easier than
The sugar is not
Not
cheap.
cheap, but
Oh, I
if you
sent
buy
you
it
some good
if you
pictures
buy
of
it
you.
at Costco or Sam's
Oh,
or
good.
restaurant
Send me
supply,
Movies.
Never guess.
more sort of cats and
cool.
got throat number.
Well, we'll see you next September.
Yeah.
How you doing? Done yet? Yeah. 6 weeks. Pretty much. All right. Oh, yeah. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Put it
Feel
to our
better.
common
Breathe, a little vibration.
Let's
Oh, I go over here. Did you have the sugar's better than the sugar right over there? Yeah.
I love that.
They did the stamp, and then they go.
Oh yeah, that's not. I have two. I have one. But mine didn't last. In 25 years.
Place 21 now.
They couldn't give me more. So
Don't call this.
I knew when they put the stents in. But
I think I'm skinnier than I am.
The second day of being clean, off heroin, I had a heart attack.
okay, so I spent this morning. Because
He's right by my ear right now.
what time you went to meet with them?
It was pretty much it. The fun part was I was
A couple few years ago. Bob and I were riding and I
How
used
good
to
could you
go to them all
possibly
the
feel
time.
if you're kicking?
the cardiologist was looking at my EKG and he goes, "This isn't your first heart attack." And I looked at him and said, "I guess heroin can shoot shit out of it."
That's right. But you don't
Not,
know
not
you're
that, not the Robert you know. My friend Robert who
He
died.
didn't even think it was funny.
Nope. They don't do much.
Me, you, Robert.
So I had a ready to go home. I was
The gorgeous guys is found his band
somewhat
bought it, right? That would be
This is, you know,
So, yeah. So, they're Eric already had it in his soup.
All my friends.
Oh my goodness.
So that little thing is big type of iron. This thing will go 120 miles. I survived and I recovered.
Got a shot.
Yeah.
Are they landing? Are they drinking out of that one?
Huh? Here it goes.
Feel its wings on your mouth.
I'd be sneezing.
And now they're all
I got
blind.
a good slow mo.
I know.
My dad just blinded all of them.
There's no plastic out.
That's a tail feather from Costco.
When the man says shake your tail, shake your tail.
Break it.
Oh, no, I'll be back.
Okay.
I'm here until July. They're
Oh,
they're
cool.
leaving. Thank
Okay.
God. But I'll be here.
Okay.
I'm assuming you don't get as many people in the summer
No, I
months.
don't.
So I'll come and hang out.
Okay.
Watch yourself there, dude.
Ross asked if I was one of the first people to
The
come.
souvenir.
Thank you so much.
That's a tail feather.
Oh, wow.
And here's another tail feather.
Oh, bless you. Thank
How do you just find them?
Yeah. I find them on the feeders. I
That's
find them in
super
the bird bass.
And the cat's mom.
No, not yet.
Hey, apparently they're not that tasty.
Well, generally the larger predators don't go after the hummingbirds unless they're nesting,
Too much work.
because they're too fast and there's not enough food to justify the run.
Yeah, when she was young.
Do you know if any have landed on there?
Yeah. So,
This is cool.
I just put it there.
Yeah, it's
I was done holding my hand.
Incredibly cool when there's like 100 of them.
I mean, this was
It is
not
everywhere.
this wasn't bad, but the last time I was here was like 4 times when it got to like the peak. It was like 4 times as many, and because they're all fighting over it, they'll land right on your finger and just stay there. It's so cool.
You know how you always want to, or I always want to stick my finger in a fan?
Yeah, right.
I want to stick my finger.
What I've noticed, they don't seem to argue like I've seen others do.
that's because I've restricted the airspace here, and so they've kind of got into the habit. You can't effectively fight
Right.
because they can't get any.
I've never seen this before. I've seen other places that have put up, and it's like watching World War II dogfights.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
they're
they're
vicious.
territorial.
Oh, yeah.
And they're vicious. So
Yeah.
it's-
I've seen them get into fights here. They kill both of them.
yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Because they'll do
But-
head-on, full-speed
But for
collisions.
the most part, this is nothing.
Yeah. This is, I
So,
mean, they all
so
seem to
what's
be.
your phone number? Give me your-
It's S-T is my
They
name.
were like, you said they could catch the cat bars.
S-T-E-V-B.
That's why I asked them. Sometimes they come right up between your eyes, like my eyes.
They're just turning your
DVD.
And I
right
like-
their phone.
And I like how they're
L1.
wondering whether they should go for my eyes or not.
at AOL.
See, I can't
They're
fool
right
them.
there, they will.
When,
Yeah.
Me
when-
too.
All the musicians I know have that.
Well-
it still works. It hasn't
I
screwed up
guess.
on me. Why change?
Exactly. And being able to get email about gigs.
Yeah.
So what are these red things on the tree? Are
Oh.
those feeders as well?
Yeah, those are protein feeders.
Oh, okay.
And it gets kitchen scraps like banana peels,
Oh,
stuff
wow.
like that. and fruit flies grow.
Oh, so you grow their other feed sources.
Yeah, 80% of their diet is insects.
Stevie B, CF.
L1,
That's great.
Stevie B,
Well
CF.
done.
Stevie B,
Mine
C,
aren't. Mine are
L.
They're just starting.
Look at that, Ross has 3 of them. I have one in my hair.
She moved over to me. I love this purple. It is so.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys done yet?
It's so vibrant.
I
Purple's
never
my
used
favorite
those.
color.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
A couple of months ago, it was even more vibrant because they were in the middle of their mating. And like Prince got us, girls love purple.
There you go.
I'll have to come early in the year sometime.
Yeah.
Come the winter, yeah.
How
From,
many? Well, when you come about this time when it's getting dark, see, and you're not gigging yet,
Right.
you have time to do this before you hit reds.
Yeah.
yeah.
How many do you get like when it's 95 because it doesn't cool off in July or August?
I have a steady population for the summer of about 60 to 100.
Okay, so they still come every night.
Yeah, the black chins use this time of year for their mating.
It said you're not registered.
They are.
I am
They are.
We saw Walter last night at the pool today.
Maybe try to come
That's the mine.
The baby set.
Almost landed on my
Five, two,
finger. This is
That's amazing.
zero,
Alright, we ready?
Sure.
Okay.
This
I only
was
got-
great.
This was
Wonderful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pretty good for you.